What does financial abuse look like? Hi, my name is Ruth Agboloso, and in today's video, I'm going to share a live broadcast that I did explaining what financial abuse looks like. Did you know that approximately 99% of domestic violence cases includes financial abuse? Did you also know that financial abuse is actually a type of domestic violence abuse? A lot of people do not know. And so that's why I wanted to share a little bit about what this looks like. So in case you or someone you know is going through this, you can get the help that you need. So please watch until the end and share this video. Hi guys, I'm so excited to be back. I've been on a little bit of a break from YouTube because I've been focusing on some other things, so I haven't really been editing that much lately. But I'm back with some new content and I hope you really enjoy it. This week I posted a lot about financial abuse, and it's probably a topic that caught some people off guard because it's just not something you hear being talked about a lot. I don't really hear about it. So I figured I would bring awareness to it, that it's a real thing. And basically what it is in a nutshell, someone uses money to control someone else. So that could be done by withholding money, that can be done by controlling how it's used, how it's spent. So there's different ways that can manifest, and it could be extreme as well as it could be more on the subtle side. And so one of the questions that came up and that I saw someone ask is, what if the person, so we're talking about mainly about women in this case, although there are other people who can be victims of financial abuse. But one question I saw asked is, what if the woman is not good with handling her money? That's a very good question. Now, as a woman, you may not understand the ins and outs of how to do different things with your money. You may not even understand how to put a budget together or how to stay on budget. You may be, spend a lot, too much on frivolous things. That doesn't mean that you should not have any say about your money or know where your money is going or anything like that. I do understand there are cases of, mental illness or age or other situations where you may not feel adequate or may indeed not be adequate to really handle your money, but you should at least have a say-so in how your funds are being handled. For instance, you may not have the wherewithal to decide, okay, I'm going to spend this amount on groceries and I need to save this amount to go towards the family bills. However, you should at least be able to have a discussion about it. There should be some sort of conversation with you about, here are the family's needs or the household needs, and this is what I think should go through this. What do you think? What have you? There should be some sort of discussion, and that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. So if you're in a situation where you're incapacitated, that is a total different situation. But for the most part, as a woman, you should be able to have some say-so in how your money is being spent. And when I say your money, another question is, what if you're a stay-at-home mom and you really don't make much money or you don't make any money at all? You're really relying on someone else to be able to buy food and other things. That is still technically your money. If you are living in a household with someone else and you run that household, that money is your money as well. Obviously, there has to be a conversation about how much money is going to be spent on different things, and you need to be in on that conversation too. Even if you're a stay-at-home mom, you should have some say about how that money is being used in your household. It shouldn't be that because you're a stay-at-home mom and you don't have your own income, that you don't have the money you need to take care of your needs. And so one of the ways that I see financial abuse manifest itself, especially with women that fit into that category, is you may have to ask or beg for money to be able to, say, get your hair done or get a new outfit or anything. And in my opinion, that is not right, because as a woman, you should be able to have a certain amount that you can put towards whatever your needs are. And it shouldn't be a situation where you feel like you have to beg or plead for what you need. So that's just one of the ways that financial abuse manifests itself. And I do have my link in the description of this video, so you can take a look at this week's YouTube video to get a little more information. It's not a very long video, so I couldn't put everything in there, but I just wanted to shed some light on it, that this is a thing, and if you've been through it, it is abuse, and you should seek out help. If you know someone who's going through it, please be a friend to that person and let them know that there is help available, because you don't deserve to be abused. It doesn't matter what your situation is, whether you are the main breadwinner or you are half or what have you. And I'll just give you one more example of financial abuse, and then I have to go. So say, for instance, you are the main breadwinner and you have a spouse who you both have agreed that that spouse is going to stay home and maybe take care of the children or work from home or what have you, or you're in a position to make more of the family income, but for some reason that spouse decides, since you are the main breadwinner, you should be the only one to make the money and they should be the one to spend it, and make demands on you about how long you have to work. So you can't take breaks from work, you can't change jobs or anything. They want to be in complete control to make sure that you're making the kind of money that you said you would make, or they expect you to make, and they want to make sure that you have the kind of funds that they need to maintain their lifestyle. So that's another way of financial abuse that I did not mention in that YouTube video, but it's definitely a thing. It happens. But I'm just going to end here and let you know that there is help. You can seek out help from a clergy member, or the National Domestic Violence Hotline is available to you if you're in a dangerous situation, or in a situation where you just need to sort it out. It doesn't mean that you always have to leave. Maybe there's just some really strong conversations that need to take place, and you may not feel really comfortable approaching that with your spouse or a significant other that you live with. But it is important, because what's going to happen is, as you continue to deal with being in a situation where you are financially abused, it wears away at your self-esteem, and it does other things to you emotionally, because it is a form of emotional abuse. Being an adult female, but you do not have a say over one aspect of your life, it can really wear you down. It can break you down as a woman. So it's important for you to reach out for help if you need help. I just wanted to jump on here and just share a little bit more information about that topic. So go ahead, if you haven't seen the YouTube video already, please go ahead and watch it. And if you have any questions or need any help, feel free to reach out to me. But until my next video, thank you so much for watching. And remember, change your mind, change your pocketbook. Have an awesome day. If you are a victim of domestic violence, the National Domestic Violence Hotline number is 1-800-799-SAFE. Or in other words, 1-800-799-7233. Please be safe. If you found this video helpful, please go ahead and like and share this video. If you've been a victim of financial abuse and need help getting your finances back in order, see my information in the description box for a free consultation.